Hey, welcome to Rise, the Resurrection Show. I am Reggie Smith. HIV, like any other disease, is the body's way of trying to do its job, to heal itself, without the tools it needs to do the job. Our immune system is our last line of defense against bacterial invasion, and without the proper minerals and nutrients, our life systems are operating, well, deficiently. We know that we are constantly being bombarded by environmental toxins and that the poisons have a very bad effect on all of us. I mean, there's a lot we need to be doing to change these things, but sometimes the sheer magnitude of it all seems overwhelming. It's very important to gain knowledge about how to avoid being complicit in our own demise. But the more conscious we become about these things, the more work we realize there is to do. I think we all have a part to play in fixing the big things. One thing we can do to mitigate the damage individually is minimize the heavy metals we take into our bodies. Our drinking water is filled with fluoride and chlorine, and we would all be much better served if we would just purchase a filter that eliminates as much of that as possible. It's even better if the filtration system eliminates the petrochemicals that have seeped into our water system. All of these things build up in our systems over time and cause the body to have to use energy recognizing and expelling these toxins, and that's energy that the body could be using to heal itself. Now, the water in our showers and baths are important to filter as well. We often forget that the skin is the largest organ on the body. So when we shower or we bathe, we're drinking that water in too. Actually, when you think of it, we should be very conscious about whatever we put on our skin and in our hair. Many of the lotions and grease, Vaseline is like gasoline, filled with benzene, another toxin. So are most of the commercial hair products and soaps that we use, or that most people use. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to do whatever we have to do in order to participate in our own survival. That's what we're going to do. We may not be perfect at it, but there are some things that have been working for a whole lot of us. I bought a good filter for both my drinking water and my shower and bath. That helps a lot. I drink and I cook with the good water, and it tastes better too, so I end up drinking more. And that's good for you. That means I end up flushing my system more too. On my skin, I use extra virgin olive oil and coconut oil instead of lotion or Vaseline. I sometimes mix the extra virgin olive oil with essential oils, so as to use aromatherapy to create the aura that I may need on any given day. Peppermint and chamomile, they're very, very relaxing. These are the very simple things that we can do that make a big difference over time. It may seem like it's more expensive to live a conscious lifestyle, but we can either pay now on the front end or pay later on the back end. That's the choice. In my view, there's nothing more important than wellness. Nothing much matters at all when you're sick. I mean, the only thing that you want when you're sick, no matter how much you have, is to have good health. When you don't have good health, it's the only thing that you want. There are a number of small steps that we can take, one step at a time, that will add up to a more healthy lifestyle. There are a lot of products being sold to us for the sake of commercialism. But if you are HIV positive and your immune system is otherwise occupied, it's in your best interest to be vigilant about what you put in and on your body. I mean, transplants and spare parts may be more and more available, but it's best to try to maintain these originally issued parts. Let's do the best we can with what we have. Participate in your own survival or be complicit in your own demise. Rise. Until the next time.